Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yesterday in our introduction to multiplying fractions and whole numbers, or as we're starting with finding parts of a group, we showed problems. And the problems we showed, we put the number of groups here, and then we put little X's in there like that. We're not doing that this way today. What we're doing today is, as you can see, we have our counters here. If we look at our problem, 7/8 of 16. 7/8 of 16. The denominator tells us how many groups. So how many rows are there? Okay, when you go to the movies and you sit all in the same row, are you sitting one right behind the other?
No. You're sitting side by side.
Side by side. So this is a row. This is a row. So how many? What do you mean what? No, that's a column. If you went to the movies, you wouldn't sit, hi, I'm here, and then Ethan sits there, and then, because then you couldn't talk. Ethan would have to go, hey, Mr. McMurdo, guess what? I think he's the bad guy.
No, but like you're supposed to sit and he's sitting behind you and you turn around. That's the movie. That's spoiling.
All right, so how many rows do we have, Alexis?
Oh my God. 9.
Not 9.
No, 8.
8. 8 rows. 8 rows. So if you had this question, maybe on the Google slides you get, there are 8 rows. And how many counters are in each row? How many counters are in each row? Kieran? Each row. This is a row. How many counters? No, in one row. 2. Thank you. There are 2 counters in each row. Now, if we're looking at this problem, 7/8 of 16, how many groups do we need to circle? How many rows do we need to circle? 7, because that's what I'm looking at. I want to know how much 7 of these 8 rows have. So, Jeremy, how many do I have circled? 14. So 7/8 of 16 equals 14. 7/8 times 16 equals 14. Because sometimes you're going to get problems where they give you the picture and you got to figure out which problem, which equation it goes with it. Yep, that's really, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. And I ain't tiger. And I ain't bear. Oh my. What if we have 2/3 times 6? Which could also be written as 6 times 2/3. Because we know that multiplication can be moved either way. 6 times 2/3 and 2/3 times 6 is the same. Just like 9 times 12 and 12 times 9 are the same thing. So how many groups am I going to need, Sushana? How many groups? 3 groups. This time, we'll change it up a little bit, and we're going to make our groups into columns. 3 groups. And altogether, I need a total of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how do I know if my groups are columns or rows? Well, I have to have 3 of them, because my denominator says 3. So if I went this way, I'd only have 2 groups. If I go this way, I have 3 groups. And so, how many groups do I need to circle, Chase? 2. And so, Chase, 2/3 times 6 equals?
12.
2/3 times 6 equals? 4. And 6 times 2/3 equals 4 also. Okay? 3, the number of groups I need to have. Now sometimes you'll see it like we did yesterday. Okay, we need 3 groups. I need to have the same amount in each group. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Circle 2 groups, and that gives me 4. Okay, just different ways you may see it. Tomorrow we'll start talking about the actual mathematical algorithm, which I've told y'all already, multiplication and division of fractions is far easier than adding and subtracting fractions. That wasn't easy?
I'd rather do addition.
Okay, well, you're going to get plenty of practice at that as well.
Yes.
Boom, shakalaka, peace out, please subscribe.